with fire is my one true desire.
Seeds of hope will take root.
So many deceived young souls.
Being a sneak has its perks.
I am the priestess of the light.
Skulls, limbs, eyeballs. Some say they are my hoardings. I call them my collection.
Wanna taste my hammer?
Fresh ingredients.
The blood of 1,000 generations runs in my veins.
The best revenge is a slow, painful death.
Skulls, limbs, eyeballs. Some say they are my hoardings.
I am prepared to meet my death. Are you?
If you think adventure is dangerous, try routine. It's lethal.
The blade of the sun is at your service.
They don't know what they're walking into, do they?
Check out my new babies. They're ready to meet some vampires.
A dead man's work is never done.
Let us see what the gods have in store for you.
Fresh ingredients.
Cleansed by the light. Speak for the light.
They don't know what they're walking into, do they?
I tread the path illuminated by the moon. Nature's love is here to help.
The tiny spark is the start of a wildfire.
Another quest, my liege?
Nature's love is here to help.
The tiny spark is the start of a wildfire.
Wanna taste my hammer?
If you think adventure is dangerous, try routine. It's lethal.
Life, death, balance.
I am reborn of the night.
The tiny spark is the start of a wildfire.
Nature's love is here to help.
Ugh. My axes scream for blood. Fresh ingredients.
He who has hope has everything.
I know naught but agony and servitude.
The tiny spark is the start of a wildfire.
Heroes, stand your ground for justice!
I'm so lonely. Whips, come out and play.
Wanna taste my hammer?
Fresh ingredients.
Check out my new babies. They're ready to meet some vampires.
Wanna taste my hammer? The wicked cannot escape my rage nor my arrow.
If you think adventure is dangerous, try routine. It's lethal.
Another quest, my liege?
Check out my new babies. They're ready to meet some vampires. The tiny spark is the start of a wildfire.
Fresh ingredients.
The mask. My unfeeling scrap of clothing.
Being a sneak has its perks.
Nature's love is here to help.
Check out my new babies. They're ready to meet some vampires.
Fresh ingredients.
The tiny spark is the start of a wildfire.
I am reborn of the night.
The tiny spark is the start of a wildfire.
Skulls, limbs, eyeballs. Some say they are my hoardings.
I am the priestess of the light.
Fresh ingredients. The bridges I burn shall light the path. Fresh ingredients. Fresh ingredients.
What are you looking at? Never seen a hook before?
The tiny spark is the start of a wildfire.
Nature's love is here to help.
The Blade of the Sun is at your service.
The tiny spark is the start of a wildfire.
I'm so lonely.
Wimps, come out and play!
Skulls, limbs, eyeballs. Some say they are my hoardings.
Being a sneak has its perks.
The tiny spark is the start of a wildfire.
Being a sneak has its perks.
Check out my new babies! They're ready to meet some vampires! Check out my new babies! They're ready to meet some vampires!